Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. The Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions offense will have the first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, David.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Hard running there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Takes the grab. It's Koch. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Cincinnati's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Shotgun snap on third down. It's complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Hunt is in the air on fourth down. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chop. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Barry. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Safety roaming the middle of the field. You can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by a field goal over Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Flips it out to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Lining up to convert third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it moving forward.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got his man all the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quickly to the tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try the left side. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that left side now. Tight windows, no problem. The grab, the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Cincinnati, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Got his man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Completes it in the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. To the air on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they get him down. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Good, right down the boulevard.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Koch.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take the deep shot. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quick spin on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. It's a draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll run it from the gun. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're working that left side. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, had enough for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium.
And the Cincinnati offense will take over 1st and 10.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He's got him. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Maddox. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Just keeps slinging it. Snagged in the middle, it's Maddox. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Koch. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the left. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Complete. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Upshaw. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been.
And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running to the left. Finds a little space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them down.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 21 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Baldwin, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
From the gun, running back on the move. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.